So, Celine versus Fairy Tail. Diablos Guild versus Fairy Tail. That is gonna be an epic fight. Hey guys, what is going on? It is Gear and here, and in today's video, we are gonna be discussing our prediction for Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, Chapter 91. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this video because it's gonna be an absolute banger, and I will admit, this episode we are gonna be discussing the possible future battle between Celine's Diablos Guild versus Fairy Tail, which would be another time between like Fairy Tail versus Phantom, which would be an epic battle in my eyes. So let's start it from the beginning. What happened in Fairy Tail chapter 90? Well, if you've not seen my video, go check it out. I review Fairy Tail chapter 90, but in a quick short summary, what happened in Fairy Tail chapter 90? Well, let's just say Celine was captured by the Guild Diablos, and she wanted to be captured because apparently she was wanting to kill the person that killed her son. So she let herself be beaten up by Suzaku, chained up, and pretended to act powerless. But then when the time came and her son's murderer was finally revealed, which was the Diablos Guild Master, she literally destroyed him, hit him with one shot and murdered that poor guy. Even though probably he wasn't because he did a lot of bad things, but still, she murdered him with one blow. Like, how OP is that? That is literally beyond Acnologia's power level, because these guys are able to kill dragons and eat them. And yet, Acnologia, he was killing them. He didn't even eat any of them. He just killed them. So legit, Celine is so powerful that I knew in Ellen tier that she wasn't revealing her true strength versus Suzaku, because you could tell, even though she was shocked by the news that Suzaku was using her son's power, you could tell that she wasn't really that phased or that much, let's just say, she wasn't really using her full power. That's all I could say. You could tell by the battles they were having, and even though she did get badly beaten up, you could tell that she let herself do that. So she let that happen in order for her to find out who her son's true killer is, which we found out. So then, let's just say the chapter ended off with like the four main people in Diablo, so like Suzaku and the other three which were versus Fairy Tail in the previous chapter, looking at Celine all scared because they are really scared now of Celine, because she, technically, since she has defeated the Diablos Guild Master, she now controls the Diablos Guild, because literally the Master, he is the most powerful person in the guild. Nobody can come close to his power, and nobody can actually be more powerful than him. So who is it? If he was destroyed in one hit by Celine, who can defeat Celine? Who can destroy her and actually become the Diablos Guild Master? Well, currently I believe nobody in Diablos has that sort of power. Yes, they do have their unique dragon slaying power, where they are dragon eaters and they've got this weird dragon force. But that is not enough to defeat a moon god dragon, because as we just saw in that chapter, Celine was an absolute badass, showing off her power, her moon god supremeness, you could say. And she was literally just being an absolute badass, showing off that she is not as weak as we thought she was. So then in chapter 91, what do I think will happen? Well, if you remember in chapter 90, the crew have returned back to Earthland, and now currently they are with the guild Fairy Tail. So now they are just relaxing and just recuperating their strength. But I believe whilst they are relaxing for a bit, something will happen. So like, remember back in Fairy Tail at the beginning, remember how Gadgiel was, let's just say, he destroyed, well, he didn't destroy, he, let's just say, painted over Levi and really beat him up and then just hanged him at a tree. Well, imagine something like that happening again, but this time it's the guild Diablos doing it instead. So they are the ones that are instigating an attack against Fairy Tail, but instead of going straight through their front doors, they take the sneaky way. They go behind their backs, attack them when they're most vulnerable, and then literally show them out saying that we destroyed the people and we are more powerful. Literally, that would be the start of the fight between Diablos and Fairy Tail. Now that would be sick to see, because that would be, again, reminiscing of the time between Fairy Tail and Phantom Lord, one of the best battles in my eyes for Fairy Tail. And it would be sick to see Celine really tick off Natsu, like piss him off to his absolute limit so that he can go above his own power, access maybe E&D, and become a much more powerful Dragon Slayer to fight Celine, because she is, let's just say, she's sort of like teaching him throughout all of this process, teaching him about his power, and she's not really thinking that he's much of a match right now, because she knows how much her power is compared to him. So she knows that his power right now, he is nowhere near the power level to defeat Celine. So right now, Natsu needs that little bit of a boost, and who is going to provide that boost? Well, it's going to be the Moon God Dragon herself, being like a teacher to Natsu, but she isn't going to be the nice type of teacher that will just give you the answers straight away. She is going to put the guild through hell. They are going to be trained so much that they believe that they are going to die at some point, because they are going to be trained to the actual bone. But the thing is, they won't even know they're being trained up. They are going to be thinking, we got so much intense battles going on, how are we going to go past this? How are we going to surpass our limits? And they're going to be pushed so far back to the corner thanks to Celine controlling the Diablos guild and all of its members. So, and I've talked about it quite a lot about Celine and about the Diablos guild, but let's just talk about a little bit of Natsu's side. So how will Fairy Tail fight back this powerful foe, and now the master is the Moon God Dragon? Well, if you remember, Natsu, he still has to unleash some secret power within him. He has to defeat Ignia, his stepbrother, who was the, let's just say, the blood relative of the king of the fire dragons, Ignia. Ignia is the fire god dragon, so he is technically one of the god dragons left in order for them to complete the 100-year quest. So how is it that Natsu is going to defeat him? Because we already saw Ignia was way too powerful for Natsu, and literally he was making a mockery out of the water god dragon when they were, let's just say, facing off each other, because he was saying that about the water god dragon, that that's not even half his strength. Well, I believe Ignia will be a very tough battle indeed, but for Natsu to even achieve that level, to even have a chance to defeat Ignia, the battle versus Celine will be most crucial. This battle will decide if Natsu has what it takes to go above his own limits, to unlock the power within him, to unleash the full potential of a Dragon Slayer in order for him to go to fight Ignia and seal him. Again, that would be another epic battle, and I believe the battle between Celine and Fairy Tail, this is going to be the start of an epic battle, and Fairy Tail chapter 91 is going to ignite the fire, and this is going to be a long battle. But then again, it is a prediction. It's not 100% sure if this will happen or not. I am hoping, fingers crossed, this does happen, but you never know. Hiro Mashima, he has so much clues in his head, I mean, so much ideas that we don't really know what he's going to do, how he's going to do it. We just have to wait and see when the chapter comes out. So if you enjoyed the video and want to see more and like my prediction, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can join the awesome community that we have on this channel. Thank you guys for watching this video. Take care and peace.